Hi.
Welcome to the At Home Film Festival, the road trip edition. You are in the right. If you came here to see some fun shorts by incredible, brilliant young creators, you're in the right place.
You're in the right place. This was stressful. Ashley and I always are like, we're prepared. And then 5 minutes before show, we're freaking out.
First off, I will say I am Ashley, and that is Sarah.
Yes.
And usually we have our tech wizard, Nick, who is just kind of slinging the videos. He's taking the links. He's throwing things around. But we're flying solo tonight.
No, we are two females and we're doing it.
Yeah, we were like, we don't know how to use a computer, but I do know how to use a ring light, and that's all that matters, Dad.
We talked about this earlier. Like, we just moved to StreamYard, and Zoom is way more flattering in the video department than StreamYard.
Truly. Hey, what up, Julia? What's up, Becky? Zoom gives you Mal in the house. Zoom gives you like a flattering blur feature. StreamYard, it's time to catch up. Okay?
Yeah. No, I'm seriously considering like Botox and filler.
After this, right?
Yeah.
After this. Okay, yeah. Nick has confirmed that we are in fact on YouTube. So that's good. Everything seems to look good.
Great. Well, guys, I think this month's videos are so good. Everyone like really stuck to theme.
I enjoyed watching these so much, Sarah, because yeah, everyone embraced the theme, and to see what people did with it, I was like, wow, we really do know artists.
We're in it. It's like, I picture like going to France during like what is that movie, that Woody Allen movie? It's really good. Midnight in Paris.
Midnight in Paris. You're thinking of maybe like an early a salon in Paris where a bunch of great minds are sharing their work.
Yes, and that's what we have tonight.
Yes. Sorry, I texted Nick how I look, and he said you both look great. So
thank you,
thank you, Nick. He's not here with us on the tech side, but he is here to let us know that we do look good. Okay, we should tell these people, these fine folks.
Hey,
hi. What was that? Is that me?
Welcome.
What's going on?
Is
that you?
At Home Film Festival.
Do you have a
girl? You know I always got a YouTube link open. Okay, you know I always have too many windows open.
I was like, are we getting bombed? But I don't think people bomb you on StreamYard. It's just Zoom bombing.
It's just Zoom. And I think they nipped that in the bud pretty quick as soon as people started flashing children. I think they figured out how to stop that.
Jesus. Yeah. Draw the line.
They were like, we'll put our engineers to work on that one. Okay. So we should tell these fine folks what the show is, which is a monthly internet show hosted by us. We are moving to the real world in July, I think. I mean,
we don't know.
Once we make those plans, we will let you know. And by the way, sign up for our newsletter. We did send one. I don't really know how to drop the newsletter link in the chat right now. But if you go to our Instagram, it might be there. It's probably not there. Look, just know that we have a newsletter and that one will be coming out. If you want to know about our live show. And this is a monthly show, like I said, where we ask our incredibly talented friends to make short videos. And it's usually around the theme. This theme is, this month is road trip. Thank goodness. Could not come quick enough. Love this theme.
Yeah.
And while we have our little banter and we show our vids, we also raise money for a nonprofit. And this month we are raising money for We Act, which is a nonprofit that works in low-income communities of people of color to sort of like create legislation and neighborhood planning to make things as healthy as possible. So we're talking like detoxifying homes. We're talking about, garbage plans. We're talking about air quality. So it's We Act. It's an environmental justice group. They're very awesome. You should look into them. And any donation we get for this show this month will go directly to them. So that's cool.
Yes. So Venmo us money. Our handles are Ashley Brooke Roberts, and then mine's Sarah Tollemache.
That's right. And the people who bought Eventbrite tickets, I hope this is showing on your computer. But thank you for doing that. That all the ticket money goes there as well.
Yeah.
So we're talking road trips. Sarah and I had like fun little pre-chat before the show, talking about our own personal experience with road trips. And we put together a little slideshow of what we love most about rest areas. Sarah, will you vamp a little while I set that up?
Sure. So, you guys go on a road trip and sometimes you got to take a little break. So you do a rest stop or there's truck stops, and they're different from region to region. The East Coast tends to have like a kind of like a food court situation. And then I feel like from the I-10 freeway from Texas to California, I think it's called Buc-ee's. It's like a big beaver guy, and it's like a Walmart that you can get anything. You can even take a shower there if you needed to. They have barbecue. It's like an experience in itself. And then also, guys, I just found out about Wawa. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, you're doing good. I'm just laughing at the button.
My answer?
No, I think you're doing a great job, Sarah. Keep it up. Tell them about how much you love Wawa and what you told me you found out, which was really exciting.
Well, so I've heard people talk about it, and I'm like, whatever. And I stopped by there and I got it, and I felt like the service was so good. The food was so good for a gas station. You're in and you're out. It's cheap. It was so good that I looked to see if they sell stocks, because I'm do the stock market now. And they don't. They're a private company, but as soon as they go public, I'm definitely getting on that shit. But Kate Winslet, an English lady, was amazed by it. And I think it's because I don't think they have that kind of luxury gas station in England. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the few times that I've gone, it's not convenient.
So I used to work for this. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I've never gone to England, but from the stories I've heard, it sounds like it's a bunch of beer and fish
and tea, hot
and tea. Yeah, let's just. But I used to work for this farmer, and he would get up at like 3 a.m. to come to the farmer's market in Brooklyn from New Jersey. And he would always stop at Wawa at 5 a.m. and get like a hot coffee and like one of their pretzels in a plastic bag. And he's like, you got to get a Wawa pretzel in a plastic bag. And I was like, I will never get a Wawa pretzel in a plastic bag. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I get a Wawa pretzel in a plastic bag every Friday morning. And I was like, okay, whatever, dude. And then like a month ago, I had a Wawa pretzel in a plastic bag, and it was absolutely start to finish delicious.
How can something so simple be so great?
I don't get it, but they have figured it out. And they have like you can go up and order food in like a short order grill in a gas station seems like a miracle.
Yeah. And also, like, why didn't this come sooner, and why hasn't this swept the nation? And they have a huge selection of beverages.
Yes. So many good beverages. So we put together this slideshow, what we love about rest stops, and we're just going to take you through it. So what I did for the first one is I did my first favorite rest stop, which I'm always excited to see it on the New Jersey Turnpike. I love this rest stop. You can't tell from this picture what it is, but I just want to give you like the overall view of what you see when you pull in. And then it is, of course, say it with me, the Walt Whitman Rest Stop. Wow, wow, wow. I want to go use the bathroom where a famous author, a great mind, has, I guess, I don't know, maybe his house was there. I don't know why it was named after him, but I'm very, very much into it.
It was his favorite gas station.
Yeah, it's his favorite gas station. I was like shocked when I came up here and like up here to the north, and I went to like a New Jersey rest area. Really so impressed with the variety of food available. Like the thing that they have done is they have allowed corporations into their rest areas. So this is everything that on a good year is available at the Walt Whitman rest stop.
Yeah.
During COVID, a lot of this was closed. But the New Jersey Turnpike, you can just go and like you can walk in and there's like a Burger King. It's just wild to me because I come from the land of like state sanctioned rest areas. These are the ones we have in Virginia, where there's like in North Carolina, where there are these little tiny brick buildings and they have bathrooms on either side. You know, they're separated. And then in the middle, there'll be like a couple vending machines. But most of it is like trees and grassy lawns and picnic tables. And they all have like little outdoor grills. So if you want to like grill out at the rest area, like if you want to picnic. But this is the only thing I've ever seen. And the only type of food I've ever seen in a rest area has always been from a vending machine. So when I came up here and they had freaking Starbucks, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Woo!
They're busy all the time.
So busy. And then since we were doing rest areas, I had to put my favorite, which is south of the border. That's right. This is at the North Carolina, South Carolina border. We used to come down here in high school to get fireworks.
Wait, I don't think the screen is sharing, is it?
Is it not sharing anymore?
No.
Wow. How long has that been going on? That's the question.
Just try sharing one more time.
Okay, I'm going to try. Yep, I'll try and share. What's the last thing you saw, Sarah?
The last thing I saw was the outside of the Walt Whitman.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow. We have to back it up then. We have to back it up. You got to see. Is this sharing?
Yeah, that's sharing.
Okay, so did you see the inside of the Walt Whitman?
No.
Oh, so you didn't see all these delicious snacks. So these are all the food options I was going on about.
Yeah.
This is the Virginia one. So it's just like a little brick building like that with like trees, bushes, a lawn, and grills. This is south of the border. I have always had stomach issues when I ate there. I keep eating there, even as an adult. And I don't know why. It's not Roy Rogers, you know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But lots of cute little stuff. The best part about south of the border are all the billboards that you see like on your way down there. Like it's like 40 miles away, 30 miles away, 20 miles away. And when you're a kid, it's like the most fun thing. Like you're like, oh my God, we're almost there.
Well, it looks really festive. Hey,
Yeah.
to break this up,
Yeah.
Our stand-up is here. Our special guest.
Oh, wow. Incredible. I love that. That's great. Okay. So we will revisit your pictures, Sarah.
Okay, no worries. Shall I introduce our stand-up?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, well, we're really excited. I adore this stand-up. We love her.
She made a video in the past to that Home Film Fest that was so great. We love everything she does.
A past participant. She's also a writer on the Michael Che sketch show that's on HBO Max that you should check out. And very excited. Let's hear it for the very funny Khalees Hawkins.
Hi.
Do you want us to be on? We're very loose. Do you want us to be on air with you so you have some interaction? Or
Yes.
okay.
Because there's nobody else there, right? I gotta have somebody to talk to.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh,
wait. Sorry.
Listen, we're trying.
There we go.
No.
Wait, I want Khalees to be the forefront.
Yeah. How do we do that? Khalees, this is our second time on StreamYard. So
Okay. Really clear.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we'll figure it out.
This is fine.
Okay, great. You look great.
You do.
You guys look great too.
Thank you.
I know that actually you just ran into my boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm. So
okay, good.
exciting.
Okay, good. So he's not lying. I'm just kidding. No, I get, I'm a very insecure girlfriend. And I don't know if you guys saw the lunar eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ashley
Lovely.
did.
And it apparently has so much like effect on us. And I was sitting there reading like how the lunar eclipse is going to affect different astrological signs. And I found this website that said it's specifically going to affect his sign. And I was reading it. I'm going to read it to you. It said, what's heading his way is an ending.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. It says, this ending is one that you deserve. There is someone taking advantage of you, someone you are intimate with on just about every level. I was like, holy shit, Scott's cheating on me. And this bitch is toxic. He's got to get away from her. I was like, Scott, that's what you get. That's what you get for cheating on me. It's either this bitch or he's like, I'm really not cheating on you. I'm really not cheating on you. I said, then it's your mom. I don't know who. Don't call her so much. She's fine. She made it through COVID. In this whole pandemic, you know, we're all sitting around listening to what the world thinks of us and what the world thinks of itself. And I feel like I was misled. I feel like I was misled about equality. Everybody said we were all going to someday love each other equally. And it doesn't matter the skin color, right, you guys? Sarah, doesn't matter the skin color. We can love each other, right? Yeah. And then 2021, everybody's like, fuck Whitey. I'm like, my boyfriend? You guys lied to me. I thought it would be okay to be in this interracial relationship with him. And now I don't know how to get out. I'm actually reading a book about how to break up with my boyfriend. It's called a history book. It's very step by step. It just lays it all out there. I know I made you guys sit here with me, and I'm not even utilizing it. I
love it, but I don't want to chime in because I don't want to ruin your flow.
Yeah.
Okay. I had this other thing happening to me a lot, like Google all of a sudden. I feel like me and him just, you know how you just enter like a groove in the relationship where you go, oh, it's going to go up, it's going to go down, and it's always going to be around here. This is satisfactory. I feel pretty good. And then Google's like, but remember 5 years ago, and just shows me my ex. Remember this? Bam. I'm like, wow, that is so rude. I don't even know where these pictures are, but Google has them somewhere just floating around to antagonize me. What if all the other apps did that? Like, what if my PNC app was like, hey, remember what you spent $500 on 6 years ago, you dumb bitch?
Oh, no.
I like how your tag is like, oh no. Keep going. It's very Jimmy Fallon.
No, especially like before COVID. You know, when they're like, remember
yes,
buy anything right before COVID that you're like, oh my God, I wish I didn't.
I bought like $15 strawberry socks like a week before COVID. And I was like, I spent $15 on strawberry socks. I need toilet paper.
You can use the strawberry socks.
Yeah.
I'm just reading my. It's like I have no segues. Okay,
you're doing great.
You know what I was thinking the other day? So I was at a party and everybody was dancing and everybody was having so much fun, and I can't do that. Like, I practice my smile in the mirror. Like, that's who I am. That's my personality. And I always admire people who do the whole, you know, they do the whole dance while like nobody's watching. They dance. They're so confident. I always admire that. But then there are the people who have that like dance face, like they're really getting it and they can't dance better than me. It's so jarring. It feels so jarring. Like, the face looks like it's better than me, but the moves aren't. And I'm like, don't you know? Like I'd like to be doing that. I reserve that moment for like once every 6 months. Because then who am I if I don't come out and dance? And I know it's harassing people, and I know everybody's looking around like, why are you dancing? But otherwise, do I exist if I don't dance awkwardly? I know the social exchange. I know what is it called? I know the agreement we have to not do this to each other. If you can't dance, you're supposed to just watch people dance. Anyway, that's an idea I had about. I'm trying to, you know, like, that's the thing I've learned in this pandemic is the difference between like hating and trying to find encouragement from people. Like, it's really hard not to just be like, I don't want to be encouraged by you. You suck. I found that the people I hate on the most have the most like to offer my life if I could only follow in their footsteps. But I just go, oh, you suck. it's hard for me to talk to people. I'm always a very anxious person, but now, like when you run into people you haven't seen in a while, like the small talk is even more difficult because every interaction feels like I'm accidentally gossiping too much about myself.
Secret.
Like a friend will come up to me and be like, Khalees, how are you? And I'm like, I don't know if you've heard. Oh, I started hearing voices. Which is not true, but I hope it becomes true because I get lonely. I do. You ever watch so much Netflix and binge so much Hulu that you just get so sick of it? You just sit on the edge of your bed and you just look up like, okay, I know you're there, voices. Just go ahead and talk to me. Who do you want me to murder? I'm curious. Ashley, you were going to say it's hard to do small talk too?
Yeah, I just had a family gathering. I haven't seen my family in like a year, and I just blurted out like, potato salad is fun. But to say, and everybody looked at me, and I was like, it's just really like this. It's good potato salad, so I get it. I understand.
Yeah, but sometimes that stuff works out. Like somebody will blur out something like that, and I'll get tense. And then everybody's like, it sure is. And I'm like, damn, I'll sit there. You know what I'll do? I'll replay the moment. And I'll say it. I'm so shy that I'll replay somebody else's moment as if it were me. I'll go, that was me saying this potato salad's fun. I could have said that. That could have been my moment. Everybody's talking. This is such a weird thing to say to two white girls. Everybody's talking about white privilege. Except for white people. White people are like, ew, what's that? How'd that get on me? It's so funny to hear white people like struggle with the concept. It's like, white people always knew there was a white privilege, but they just didn't know the word for it. They used to call it talent. They're like, I have generational talent. People are also saying there's like pretty privilege. I've been told I have pretty privilege. I'm like, well, thank you. But my pretty privilege is not as oppressive as white privilege. Like, my pretty privilege doesn't sit in a car in a bad neighborhood and lock the door when somebody walks by. I mean, yeah, I do that, but that's because that's my cousin and I owe him money. That's not my neighborhood. These are my jokes.
Khalees, that was so good. I loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love the history, breaking up with your boyfriend, reading a history book. Also, history repeats itself too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You might date him again.
I probably have. I probably dated somebody just like him, but this one's white.
Hey, Khalees,
I'm going my relationships. Go ahead.
I'm going to drop your IG handle in the chat. It's just your name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Okay, I want everybody to follow Khalees.
Yeah, follow Khalees. You're so funny.
So funny.
And I can't wait to see you around town because things are opening up again. So hopefully I'll see you on a show soon.
I remember the first time I saw Khalees, it was at the Pit Mic, and I was like, wow, that's the funniest person I've ever seen.
Aww.
And it was like
Ashley.
20.
You guys are two of the funniest comedians I've ever known as well. Like seriously funny. And I can just say that. Otherwise I would have awkwardly been like, thanks.
And then zoomed out.
Okay, bye. Great. Wow. Thank you so much for doing the show, Khalees. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Was great. And I also telling him to tell you hi was great. And I love bumping into people. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, Khalees.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, man, that was fun.
That was fun. Sometimes doesn't it feel like everyone's like, why don't you guys just do stand-up?
Everybody's watching it.
Yeah.
Man, that is so true about like not being able to like talk once you've come back. It is really a struggle. And I thought that like I was prepared for live shows because I've been doing Zoom shows, but it's not the same.
No. I mean, I told you about my weird incident of I saw a friend at a show and I thought he said, I'm having a hard time breathing because he had the mask on. And I'm like, oh, you're breathing just fine. I was just being silly. And then it dawned on me, he said grieving.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah.
And then I was like, why do you have to chime in all the time? Can't you be a good listener?
Yeah, it's hard. It is hard because you feel like you should respond.
Yeah.
And I'm not someone, I cannot lie. I can't play poker. I can't say, I wish that I could just lie for conversation's sake, but it doesn't work ever. And so, yeah, I feel the need to constantly respond and talk and also tell the truth, which is a horrible combination.
Yeah, you're like, what? I'm sending out all these like crazy vibes. And you're like, oh, because I'm just blurting out shit.
Yes, I need to keep my mouth shut. I mean, that's my New Year's resolution, like 10 years in a row.
I know. It just flies out the window. Mine's to be more positive, and I have to say it's really hard to do that when you live in New York City.
It is. Yeah, the city will wear you down.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah, should we finish this PowerPoint real quick so that we can get to...
Absolutely, and I'll rush through mine, and then we'll get to the films that you guys all have been waiting for.
Yes, these incredible films. Let me share my screen again. What a fun time to be alive. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. Let's see. Share screen, window. There we go. Rest stops. So here we are at good old fashioned south of the border, and we are going to go to Sarah's slide, which is this one right here. Sarah, you want to tell us about this little lady?
Yeah, rest stop fashion. I feel like it doesn't get talked about enough. There's airport fashion. I'm always seeing what Charlize Theron is wearing. And you're like, well, what does she wear at a rest stop? And I think it's usually this. It is this outfit. You just slap on a coat, you put some boots over your PJ bottoms, and you're good to go. You are out the door.
I like that those are like also off-brand Uggs.
Yes. I can only afford off-brand Uggs. I can't wait till I can make on-brand Ugg money.
Yeah, that's going to be big for both of us. I also, that's interesting I thought you were going to go with this is the coin printer that's often at rest stops where you put like 50 cents in and a penny and then it flattens your penny.
Yes, I love that.
I love those. Okay, so I combined your last two into one. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's get it. Okay, so this is probably going to gross a lot of people out, but whenever I see these massage chairs, I really enjoy them. $5 gets you like 20 minutes. And I know people are like, it's disgusting. Other people have been in it, but like, I don't know. Once it starts massaging your calf muscles and really digging into your back, it feels so good that I don't care how dirty it is.
Ooh, one time I went to like the Bed Bath & Beyond on 34th Street, and they had a bunch of these in a row you could try out, and there was a man making noises next to me, like, ooh, oh, yeah. And I just enjoyed his enjoyment.
No, I know. It's like, I remember going, when you go to a Brookstone with your friend, like we're in the robes, we're hanging out on the Tempur-Pedic bed, we're checking, we're to the point where I feel like the store employees are like, you have to leave. Like you violated the whole store.
Yeah. We have to now we have to sanitize everything.
And then I like this thing. The toy claw machine. It has toys from 20 years ago. I wish you could do an archaeology dig and carbon date these toys, because I feel like there's some really old stuff in here. It's also, if you're a guy and you're on your way to your family, this is a really great place to get a last minute gift idea with no thought put into it. So
that's interesting about the date on there, because I have also gotten gum from the gumball machine next to it, and it's it feels like it's about to break my teeth. Yeah. I'm like, this gum is at least a decade old.
Yes, and then it's satisfying once it passed the powder stage, and then it comes back together again as gum.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Absolutely incredible. Okay, I'm taking us out. Great. Stop sharing. That was our slideshow portion. Wow. Look, we got a stand up. We had slideshow. Now it's time for some short films, friends.
Aren't you guys excited? This is the start of the road trip extravaganza.
That's right. Yes.
I'll introduce the first one. This guy I've known from Texas, from Austin. He lives out in LA. He's really, really funny. I've known him for a long time. This is Jim Hamilton's video. It's Cavalier Ad.
Your average car will get you from point A to point B. But who wants average? The 2000 Chevrolet Cavalier starting at $500 or best offer.
Sarah, I don't have sound. I'm coming back in. You're muted, my dear. I'm going to unmute you. Oh, I can't unmute my guest. Oh, here we go. Sarah? Well, guys, it is me. This is the voice you're hearing is Ashley. And I think we're having some movie not playing issues. I mean, I did hear it, but I didn't see the car move. So that's usually a sign that it is not playing.
1 second.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, I can't unmute. There we go. I'm unmuted. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to try that again.
Okay, yeah, let's give it another shot. Let's pretend, y'all, just close your eyes. This is the Odyssey of the Mind. This is the first time we're introducing this vid. Enjoy.
Okay. I'm going to try again. For the love of
Your
God.
average car will get you from point A to point B.
Well, son of a bitch.
Okay, it is. Oh, here we go.
Is it playing?
It was about to. Yeah, it looked like it was about to.
There we go.
Your average car will get you from point A to point B.
Ashley,
Yes, my dear. Yeah.
will you play it from your computer?
Yes, I will. I will do
See if
that.
that does it any better.
Okay, here we go.
Your average car will get you from point A to point B.
I don't think that it is going. Let me refresh. Okay, everybody, we're going to take a little stretch break. Get up and move that body of yours. Move the body around. Stretch it out. I'm
going to exit out of my YouTube.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll free up RAM space. And then let me... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remove from studio.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to do it again. Wait, I'm going to remove some other stuff from studio. Nope, that's it. I'll try.
Let's take a couple of these vids off and we'll play this one and then we'll come back.
Sure.
Yeah, let's just free up some space. Let's exit out of the videos.
It was from a PO box and we couldn't find him. So we were going to give him a reward because we were just like, who does that? That's so nice.
I love that.
Yeah. So just know there are really great people out there.
There are good people out there, including
that don't know you.
Yeah, who don't know you. There's that wonderful hitchhiker who's a wonderful person. And also our tech wizard, Nick, has loaded up this next vid, and it should play with no problem. It is from two creators who we have worked with in the past. One of them you guys know and love. It's Julia John. She's here every other month. Yeah, a regular. She's an institution at the At Home Film Fest. And then Julie Rosling, who made a very fun vid with Ed Larson. It was like, I know it was part of our 12 vids of Christmas, but I think it was part of our August show or September show. Yeah. Super fun. So they teamed up for this road trip inspired short. Please enjoy the stylings of Julia Johns and Julie Rosling.
97 hours of Napa.
What's up? I am ready.
Oh my God, I'm so glad we're doing this.
I know. I'm excited to hang out with you outside of work.
Here we go, Napa.
Napa.
Oh my gosh, so did you go to the bathroom before we left?
I did. Yes.
Do you put the lid down before flushing after you've pooped?
Yes.
Well, see, I mainly ask because I learned recently that you really should make sure you put the seat all the way down before you flush, because the flushing, if you've got the seat up, it throws all these poop particles up into the air and they can land on your toothbrush.
Oh my God.
And I'm just saying, I don't want to brush my teeth with poop, but you know, I mean, I don't even know. Does toothpaste kill those germs? I would assume, right?
Yeah, I guess I hope so.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm so glad we're going on this trip.
Yes.
I mean, whoever said female friendships are hard to come by later on in life does not know us. We are going to nail this.
That's
I
right.
was talking to my therapist recently, and she was just saying that the older we get, the more prone we are to social isolation. The soil that houseplants are potted in,
Yeah.
it actually contributes to the carbon emissions in the air. We got microplastics that our bodies can't break down. We got companies that are covering our products and who knows what. I mean, you remember Teflon. I guess we're not going to die alone. We'll just all die early together. The ice caps are melting, and you know what they're finding in the ice caps?
What?
Oh my God, they're finding super bugs,
For bugs.
even more vile than COVID. We're going to be dealing with pandemics for the rest of our lives.
Drop me off here.
What?
Just drop me off here. I gotta get out of here, all right?
Oh, why? We're not even at the highway.
Oh God, we're not at the highway. Oh my God, I can't do 7 more hours of this. I have to go. No, I think I would rather die alone. Oh my God.
What? You want your bag at least?
No.
Siri, call Becky.
Talk to me.
Becky, you won't believe this. My coworker just had me drop her off on the side of the road, which made me think about that hitchhiker back in what, like the 70s or 80s, who like was picked up and then like tortured for days. She survived though. Man, I wouldn't want to remember any of that.
That was 7 hours to Napa. Julia Johns, Julie Rosling.
She tapped out pretty early.
It really did. It played great for me on this end. Highly relatable situation to be in. Just that moment when you're in a car with someone and you're like, oh, we got to talk to each other. This isn't going to be over immediately. I mean, back before pre-COVID, in pre-COVID times when I would share an Uber with a comedian going uptown, downtown, zipping, zapping around, there'd be a moment where you're like, oh, I'm about to be in this car with you for the next 40 minutes. And I don't know you, but I am obligated to talk to you.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you're like, oh, I'm going back to Astoria. And they're like, great, I'm going that way too. And you're like, I just wanted some alone time.
Just kidding. I mean, I'm going the opposite way. I live in Staten Island.
Yes.
Okay. Our next short video coming up for you guys. It is by Christmas Futures, who has been a part of the At Home Film Festival numerous times. We always love their creations. And this is starring Nick Nanny.
Too long, the rich have been getting rich.
And I'm going to start it from the beginning. It is called How to Rob a Bank.
For too long, the rich have been getting richer. And the poor have had to fight for the scraps. It's about time someone evens the score, which is why today I am going to rob a bank. The revolution starts now. All right, searching bank. That should just pop them up. Let's go. Let's do this. You gonna let me out? Jeez. Thank you. Finally, a decent person. See, the thing about robbing banks is you gotta have laser focus, pay attention to details, can't get distracted. Whoa! Hey! Oh my God, was that a yard sale? Oh man. Maybe they got guns. Have a good one. Oh, check this out, okay? They were gonna sell this for 10. I talked them down to 6. Time to get back focused on the job at hand. All right, you know what though? I feel like I should eat some. Nothing too heavy. Maybe a salad. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, hi, could I get an Impossible Whopper and a cheeseburger? I guess something messed up with my GPS because I ended up at Burger King. All right, I got food in my belly. There's no more distractions. I'm ready to do this. I'm gonna go to this bank. Whoa! Hold on a second. They made a movie out of Mortal Kombat? Woo! Now that was a movie. Oh my God, the blood, the fighting, so mortal. I tell you, I read the book, and it captured a lot of it. All right, okay, time to rob the bank. Let's do this. I've been doing crime a long time. All right, there's the bank. Security guard should be taking a break any minute now. All we gotta do is wait. Oh shit, whoa. Oh God, what the, oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh God, did he come out already? I'm just gonna go do the robbery right now. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go, baby. So banks are just closed on Sundays? What, I mean, what if I had to make a deposit? What?
Give it up for Xmas Futures and Nick Nanny. How to rob a bank.
I mean,
Fun.
yeah, when you're by yourself robbing a bank, you don't have a boss enforcing stuff on you.
That's true. The thing I love most about this video, I've seen it a few times, is that I would make and have made all of the decisions that character makes throughout, and I find it highly relatable for a robbing a bank video. Like, that's my order at Burger King. Okay.
Yeah.
That I would love talk an Elvis statue head down to $6. That's incredible. As this next video is loaded up, I just wanted to tell you, Sarah, a couple of things from my mom. Okay.
Great.
First off, she loved Khalees and she loved the three of us. She said it was girl power to the max. Also, she can't believe how white our teeth are. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's really wild because I'm a coffee drinker. So I appreciate that.
Me too. I need the strips. I try and do the strips. I buy a box and I'll do one and then I'll be like, no, this is no good.
Yeah. Also, it makes your teeth very sensitive.
It does. Yeah. Pain. Okay.
Before we go, we should mention that we have, guys, we play a game and we forgot to do it because of, tech issues and stuff. We just get distracted. So when you watch these videos, pay attention because we're going to ask questions at the end of these videos about them. Well, I think two?
Yes.
I have 2 prizes for you guys.
We'll do 2 questions about videos. They will be details. So it could be like, what was Nick Nanny's Burger King order? Well, I guess you don't know it's Nick Nanny. What was the character from How to Rob a Bank? Burger King order. It'll be stuff like that. And if you can give us those hard details, and if you've got the fastest fingers in town, you get that answer in first, you win a cool prize.
Let me show you. So we're doing 2 prizes. First prize is body wash.
Woo! We know you're stinky. You need some body wash.
Oh, body wash from Native. There you go.
Very cool.
I'm throwing it. These have never been opened. We just got them the other day because Joe gets, for his podcast, lots of sponsorship. And I'm throwing in deodorant as well. So you guys can check this out and see what it's like. And then the second prize is something to shave your balls with.
Whoa, Sarah, are you really giving that away?
I have 3 of these, and we got like 2 more, so I'm just giving them away because I don't need this much manscaping in our apartment.
Okay,
You can
the next time one
female scape for this.
Mm-hmm.
It works just as well on female and male body parts.
The next time you get one in, I'd like one.
Oh, I know who's this. I'm gonna let him know. Somebody said they never got theirs. It's because I've never had a chance to go to the post office. I will be sending it.
Listen, we've discussed it. It is coming to you soon. But Sarah, is that cool if the next Manscaped thing that comes your way? I'd like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. You will get your prize. We promise.
Yes, you'll get Maddie, you'll get your prize from last month. I promise. I have it in the box. It's just like a mile to get to the post office. And I haven't had a chance this month, even though I shot a video there the other day, but I didn't have a chance. It was at closing time. But I think about it on a daily basis, and it's stressing me out. So don't worry. I am thinking about you.
She's haunted, y'all.
I am. It's so annoying, but I do want people to get presents and an incentive.
Our next video is from such a firecracker of a performer. I mean, just so fun to watch, so fun to be around. One of my fave people, someone I truly miss bumping into on the New York comedy scene. You guys are just going to love her so much. Please give a round of applause at home to the very funny Becky Abrams and her video, Gourmet.
Hey, where are you? Are you gonna be here soon? I made us dinner. Oh, it's nothing. I just threw a little thing together. Just a little filet mignon. Just kidding. It's pasta. Oh, well, just because I ended my road trip early and I thought we talked about you ending your road trip early. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? You're not coming back. You're gonna stay on the road forever? You're gonna run out of gas, bucko. Akron? I didn't even know you were driving through Akron. What's in Akron? A potato? Well, that sounds fun. Can I come? This is classic. You're calling me manipulative because you didn't come back from your road trip early? I made us a nice dinner. Oh, nice. Okay, same to you, pal.
Give it up for Becky.
That was really good. It's the crying at the end while the credits are going reminds me of the movie Call Me by Your Name.
I never saw it.
God, it's so good. But yeah, but the song that they play is it a video? And it goes like that over and over again that you just want to like parody it.
Parody it. I love the I couldn't blur out the labels, but none of these food companies wanted me to include it.
Yeah.
Anyway, just like a fun little button at the end.
Absolutely. Okay, so do we need to wait for Nick to get he's got it.
Wow, look at that. I also love the idea of gourmet food being snack food. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling my little junk food sessions like gourmet tastings.
Oh, yeah. What do they call it? Mouge bouge, the small tastings.
Yes.
You can always remarket. Like when you make something and it doesn't look great, I am like, it's rustic.
Yeah. I love that.
It's country.
It's country. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to keep the show going since we had some stalls. I'm excited. This next guy, he's so funny. I've known him for years. He's such a great stand-up. He's also been making videos. You might know him from Henry's Kitchen, and now he has a new series called The Highwayman, and it's so good. You can, if you're really into this, you should check him out on Patreon. He's so good. So this video is done by Henry Phillips and Deborah Robinson.
Hey there, Jake Evans here, but you probably know me as the Highwayman. Are you okay? I'm here with a few important messages about road trip safety. COVID-19 is all behind us now, thanks to all of us coming together as a great nation. Now it's time to get out there and do some traveling again. Maybe hit the open road and have some ventures. But first, here's a few tips to keep yourself trouble-free and out of trouble. Before you leave for your trip, remember to map out every diner, gas station, roadside bathroom, and fast food restaurant along the way. You can even call these establishments ahead of time to see how late they're open, because nothing ruins a fun trip faster than an empty stomach or an empty tank of gas. Also, having a wide variety of tapes to listen to in your car is essential for any successful road trip. I'm going to start my trip off with some Huey Lewis in the News. Then maybe I'll go to my book on tape, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. But remember to never leave your tapes unattended in the car. Not only can they melt in the sun, but this would be a pretty good steal for a would-be car thief. Better to keep it in the trunk for safekeeping. And another thing, public toilets can be unhygienic and downright gross. Here's a little trick to keep yourself cootie-free. Take a t-shirt and roll it up. Then carefully place the shirt around the rim of the toilet seat. Then sit down, being careful that the sensitive parts of your body are not touching any part of the toilet. When you're finished, grab the t-shirt and get back on the road. So whether your road trip is across America or just down the block, always remember to stay safe and have fun. And don't forget that the highwayman is always the best way, man. I love you, highwayman.
So good. That was a road trip PSA by the Highwayman. I love that throwback to those PSAs from like really like celebrity actors from those like 1970 shows like Chips. Like, hey kids, remember not to eat candy with razor blades in them.
Are you thinking about smoking dope? I know you're horny, but don't have sex. Yeah. So fun. I feel like I know that it is like a punchline, the man in the van thing, like a man in a van. But I remember watching videos, PSAs at school about like avoiding vans.
Yeah. Even now as like, I hear that even as a lady.
Yeah.
Older lady.
Older lady. Yeah.
Meaning like when you walk like late at night, if you're leaving the mall, which I haven't done that in ages. When I just leave the mall at 9 p.m. If your car is like by itself and then it happens to be near a van, then don't get in or get into the opposite side because they say that you could get grabbed.
Wow. I thought you were going to say the key fist thing.
Oh, yeah. No.
Also, Henry, I'd like all of those tapes.
Yes.
We've started collecting tapes here. So name your best offer.
Send them over.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's keep it going. This next one, she is such a delight. She's one of my favorite comics in the city. Always really funny. I love her accent. She's great. This is Kendra Cunningham with Road Trip.
No, well, you asked me to go on a road trip. Oh my god. Wait. I'm confused. Road trip? This is your first vacation together? No, it sounds like, why isn't it a plane trip? He doesn't have plane money. That's what it is, right? No, I don't know. I like him. I don't know. Have you seen his driving record? Have you even seen his car? You gotta find out these things. Is he gonna pay for gas every time? I didn't ask. You don't ask no questions. You need to know. I mean, for me, I would want to know what kind of music is going to be being played. I don't want to listen to a sports podcast while I'm driving down 195 for 45 minutes. It's like 6 hours. 6 hours? Oh, God. He's doing something illegal. This guy's up to something. Okay? And he's asked you to come along. You're like an afterthought. You're riding shotgun because he doesn't want to get bored or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you're a scapegoat. I wouldn't do it. What about weekend? July 24th. No. July 24th, we have tickets to the Power of Positive Thinking thing you bought me for my birthday. I bought you a ticket to that. Ah. Well, one ticket for you, for your birthday. I'm going alone?
All right, that was Kendra Cunningham with Road Trip.
I'm sorry, my mom was just texting me, reminding me of a story. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. And she wanted me to tell this story about the time my car broke down on a road trip. But I think because we're behind on time, I'm going to save it for next month. Okay. So it kind of fits into next month's theme as well, which is midsummer. Ooh. So, yeah. So, guys, if you want to hear a story about baby love and Big Daddy love, two men that I met on the side of I-95 in the heat of high July, then tune in next month.
I'm setting a reminder.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I just feel like we're behind on the show, so we got to keep this train moving. We have 3 more shorts for you. Are you watching? Are you taking notes? There will be a quiz, okay? Sarah, would you like to introduce the next vid?
I would love to. This next vid, it's so crazy. When I was rushing over here from my show from 7 o'clock, I was in a hurry and I ran into this participant on the street in my neighborhood because he lives right nearby. And I was like, I can't talk. I was such in a rush, but he's so funny. He's got a really great podcast called Are You Garbage? It's so relatable and it's so fun to listen to it and identify yourself as like, I am garbage. It's all about like, do you like ranch with your pizza? You might be garbage. Yes.
Well, I kind of knew I was, but
I did it and I was like, oh my God, I am actually complete garbage.
I love ranch and pizza. That's the best.
It's so good. But yeah, it talks about stuff like that. But he always makes a lot of great short films, and I thought he'd be a great participant, and he did deliver. His lovely girlfriend, Crystal, I found out on the street, was the DP of this video. So
A family affair.
A family affair. So let's hear it for H. Foley, and this is called AC Move.
Yo. Yo, what's going on, dude? No, I was putting a Peloton together. What are you doing? Yeah. Atlantic City? What time are you leaving? Yeah, dude, absolutely. I gotta get out of here, man. Fucking cooped up in here for like a year. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. Yeah, who is? All right, let me get dressed. All right, buddy. Wait. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's a fever. You know, I don't think it's COVID, but obviously I don't want to take any chances and everybody's vaxxed, but, you know, I don't want to risk it. Yeah. Yeah, I wish too, man. I'm dying to get out of here. You guys have a good time, and I'll keep you posted, all right? All right, buddy. Late.
Can you say relatable? Give it up. Give it up. I mean, I can really feel all of the emotions there.
It was there. I thought like that was portrayed really, really well.
Yeah. I loved the black and white choice as well.
Yeah, that was nice. It's like things just look really better, like way better in black and white. I almost thought about going black and white just to like make it look better.
Class it up.
Yeah, class it up.
So I don't know if Sarah, if you saw my last text. Did you see my last text? Check it out.
Okay, yeah. So
okay, yeah.
We're down to the final two, which is me and Ashley. It's us, guys. And well, when we started our own separate Gmail account, and like, what would you say? Like a few months later, all of a sudden we were getting emails addressed to Sarah Taylor.
So, okay. So I looked it up I did some backstory for the vid, some research. It did start in November 2020. And basically, well, you know what? Let's watch my short and then we'll talk about it after. Okay. But just know that this is based on a true story that happened to the At Home Film Festival. Okay.
Yeah. Guys, this is like a Reply All podcast episode but in video form.
Okay, so give it up for me.
Give it up for Ashley.
Here we go.
Sarah Taylor.
Ash, wait. I don't know if this is right. Should we really be doing this?
What do you mean?
It's a little invasive. I mean, the woman's been using your email. It's not like
Nick, we have to do this.
Why?
Because we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to the At Home Film Festival. We owe it to our friends. We owe it to our fans. We owe it to anyone who's made a video and participated in this. This woman has been using our identity, Nick.
All right. But you're doing most of the talking. I don't want to do any talking.
Yes, just stick to the plan.
Okay.
We have to find out who she is and what she's about, okay?
Fine.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, what the fuck? Ash, where are you going? Christ. Hi, Sarah Taylor. Okay.
I'm just playing, Nick! Come on in! Make yourself at home. Come on in my house. Here you are. Where's Ash? Where's Sarah? What's going on?
Oh, they're making at-home films.
Oh, I love it. What?
So,
What do you want?
I'm here because I just want to know, have you been using our email for your own personal stuff?
Oh, have I ever been using that email, first and foremost? Why are you giving it away for free? Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of the At Home Film Fest. Everything you be doing over there.
Okay.
I do have some notes though. Note number 1, more pro athletes. It's time you show people what they want. Neighbors outside. It's just a squirrel, it's fine, it's okay. You want something to drink?
No.
Oh my God, I'm hot.
You're using our emails. We just came here to kind of investigate, you know.
I'm using your email. I'm not gonna put my name on the internet. I'm not a fool. You need a snack.
Okay.
It's all gone off the rails. This wasn't supposed to be how we met. You know what? I'm so glad you're here. I have compiled about 14 hours of my short films for you to watch. I'd love for them to be in the festival. Are you looking at me?
Yeah, you have a very interesting home.
Put the hat on for our guest. Put it on. Put the hat on. Dumbass dog. Fuck. You live here now.
Well, I have to go.
Where the fuck you think you're gonna go, fat ass?
Hey, that's mean.
I know you're hungry.
Yeah, so?
You want some hummus? Okay, what do you want? You want some pretzels? You want some
I'm not really doing carbs right now, but,
I got some pepperonis. What about a hot dog? What about a hot dog?
why isn't this
My home is your home.
My home is your home.
Okay, so that is
Sarah Taylor, unhinged.
I mean, yeah. I really just tried to challenge who I thought Sarah Taylor would be and is.
She's erratic because, right, doesn't she sign up for like massages and then school and
lots of single parent stuff. She signed us up for like all of these like Betty Crocker emails, and she got a Shape magazine, which felt mean. She takes all of these surveys all of the time, but never cashes out the money she makes from the surveys because they just go to our email. The thing is that like she does put her address in her real address into forms. And I found her one time on Facebook and she's like, that's not me. And I was like, you're Sarah Taylor. And it was Sarah Taylor's Nails. And it was a nail salon that was a mile away from the address that had been put in a couple of these surveys. And I was like, so you're just saying that like this other Sarah, there's another Sarah Taylor. And she's like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, okay, it seems like it's you.
Why our address? Because I have to say, our email, Robert's Tollemache, is so long.
Yeah, for real. Like, how could you get that wrong?
Yeah.
Or like, why? First off, why? Why would you do it? And then, if it's a mistake, how did you get Robert's Tollemache? Like, how in what world, what names are you putting together?
Yeah. I know, that's the thing where you're like, that's a combination that's not being put together. That's a lot of letters to create that permutation.
Yes, exactly. So that was my Sarah
Taylor, if you're watching this, we are on to you.
I just assume she's a fan of the show.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like so fascinating. We've created a whole folder for her.
Yeah, we really have. We created a folder in our email for her. Sarah, are you seeing the chat? So from Nick?
From Nick.
It says your vid is not in the Dropbox.
Oh, yeah, let me just share it right now. Sorry.
Okay, Sarah's gonna pull it up. So this is I'll give a little intro to this next performer. I gotta tell you,
let me back that up. And then Nick, will you play it from your computer? Because I don't know what's going on my end.
Guys, give it up for the wonderful, the hilarious, the one of a kind, the special angel, the comedic force, Sarah Tollemache.
Hi guys, welcome to another installment of my unboxing videos. This week I'm so excited. I ordered a lid organizer from Amazon. So I'm gonna open up my first box. I'm so excited. Here you go. So exciting. Don't forget to like my channel. Ooh. Ah. Oh, no, this is not what I ordered. They want me to drill this.
Sarah, you're muted, my dear. You want to say something? I see you talking, but you're muted, hun.
I'm going to remove this one, and I'm going to add it to the
Dropbox?
The Dropbox.
Add it to the Dropbox so Nick can then download it. And he said, oh, you know what? So this is the perfect time to tell my story. I said I was going to save it for next month, but now that I got to vamp a little bit, I'm going to tell my story.
Yeah.
Okay. So in college, my my best friend from high school, her name was also Sarah. She went to the Savannah College of Art and Design. And I was at NC State, which is in Raleigh, North Carolina. And it was about like a 6-hour drive to Savannah from Raleigh. I used to drive down to Savannah all of the time. Like, I thought Savannah was the coolest place. I thought it was just, there was a lot of fun, weird things happening in Savannah in the early aughts. And I am talking about goth parties, okay? So I used to go to Savannah all the time. And one time in the summer, I was driving down to Savannah because also, like, Sarah lived in this cool old house. And it was just, I went to school and my college was like 30 minutes away from where we grew up. So there, no one wanted to come visit me. We wanted to go to the cool school. So one time I was driving back from Savannah on I-95. I didn't have AC in this car. I think this was my Lumina car. I had a Lumina for a period of time in my life before I just dented it too much and had to abandon it. I don't know what happened to the Lumina. I was just flying down I-95 and my car started smoking and I pulled off to the side, and there's big parts of I-95 that are just in South Carolina that are just swamps. Like, there's just swamps. There's nothing else. It's not a developed area. So I pulled off on this exit, and I could see like 2 buildings kind of down there a little bit. So I got my car there, and it was a gas station and a porn shop. Literally, that's it. That's all you can see. Everything else is woods and swamps. And I called whoever I had at the time, like Allstate or Geico or, AAA. I was a AAA gal. And I called them and they were like, okay, hang tight. Like, we don't really know where you are. This is also before iPhones. So I had like a little Nokia. and they were like, we've got to connect to our local service center. They're going to come get you. Just stay put. And I was like, okay, this is weird as hell, but okay. And about like 30 minutes later, this man very hesitantly pulled up in a tow truck, and he was a young guy, and he kind of got out and he kind of looked at me a little weird, and he was like, he had that thick Southern, like South Carolina accent where you can't really understand him. He's like, y'all name Ashley? I'm like, yeah, I'm Ashley, what's up? And he had this, he had on like the mechanic suit, and his name tag said Baby Love. And he was like, I'm here to pick you up, get in the truck. And so I was like, okay. And he hooked up my car, and he took me like in the swamps, in the woods, to what was an abandoned gas station. So we pulled up to this abandoned gas station. Like all the signs were down, the gas pumps had been ripped out, and there was just like 4 men sitting out there in lawn chairs. And like, I was like, oh, this is how I die. This is the end for me. And I get out, and like he's like, hold on 1 second. So I'm standing there in front of the men, and one of them looks at me, and he like spits on the ground. He's like, where are you from? And like, I'm from North Carolina, and these men scared me, like I'm talking about men who are only about 3 hours away. But just like, if anyone is watching from South Carolina, for the most part, I like South Carolinians, but there is a specific type of swamp South Carolinian person. You know what I mean, Sarah? Okay. So, and he's like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Chapel Hill, like basketball, Michael Jordan. And he's like, I don't know about that. And I'm like, well, how do you not know about Michael Jordan? Like, that's the one reference I can throw out that anyone should know about. And finally, Baby Love comes and gets me. He's like, okay, you can come in. And I go into the gas station, which was where like there should be snacks and stuff, but they've ripped down all of the interior stuff. And it's just a big desk. And there's a huge fat man behind the thing. And he's got full, that old Southern man that's like got the hat on and the suspenders, and you're like, you're wearing a wool suit. It's July. It's 103 degrees. There's humidity. And he's got all these fans on him. And his desk name tag on his desk said Big Daddy Love. And he's like, car's not going to be fixed tonight, hon. We're going to put you up in a hotel. Baby going to get you in the morning. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, we're going to put you in a hotel tonight. And I was like, okay. And so I get back in the tow truck with Baby Love. He takes me to this hotel, also middle of nowhere. He's like, stay here. They know us. I already called them and told them you were coming. And I was like, okay, thank you. I'm like, no, I'm like trying to text my friends, once again, very bad cell phone at the time. And so they dropped me off at this hotel, and then miracles upon miracles, my friend David was like driving up from Florida, and I was like, hey, let me tell you the name of this motel. I am kind of sketched out. These men who don't know who Michael Jordan is are going to come get me. Like, I need you to come. And so he ended up staying the night with me there. And he was like, yeah, I'll just hang out with you and get your car fixed the next day. But that's the story about Baby Love. And
story.
Yeah.
I probably would have just smoked a whole box of cigarettes that night.
I smoked a lot of cigarettes. David also showed up with like weed, and we just hung out, and he like, thankfully, there are guys. I was like worried. I'll just say this in case, you never know, but I was worried that David thought I was like, hey, I'm abandoned in a motel, like come hang out, but he was like a total gentleman about all of it. And when he got there, I was like, I'm really freaked, but I think they're going to fix my car. He's like, I'll just hang out with you. And I'm not in a huge rush to get back to Chapel Hill. So
yeah,
I live.
I know isn't it wild? There's so many times I think in our lives that we're like, how am I not murdered?
Mm-hmm.
Because I ran out of gas one time on my way to my job back in Houston, and I just got in a car with a rando stranger so he could drive me to the gas station.
Yes, I used to jump in car. I remember getting like a flat tire and jumping in a car. Honestly, everything about like Baby Love and Big Daddy Love was fine. It was the fact that those men had never heard of Michael Jordan, where I was like, either they are trying to scare me, which is like fucked up, or I'm somewhere that is untouched by time, you know?
Like you live in a very, like in Narnia or something.
Yeah, I'm in like another dimension. Okay, looks like your vid is loaded and ready to go.
Okay, so this is it's an unboxing video, and it's a journey, kind of like a road trip. And yeah, I think people can understand this. So it's just my video. It's called Unboxing.
Give it up for the one and only Sarah Tollemache.
Welcome to another installment of my unboxing videos. This week I'm so excited. Hi guys, welcome to another installment of my unboxing videos. This week I'm so excited. I ordered a lid organizer from Amazon. So I'm gonna open up my first box. I'm so excited. Here you go. So exciting. Don't forget to like my channel. Ooh. Oh, no, this is not what I ordered. They want me to drill this in. I thought they just all hung over the door. Okay, that's fine. I'll just return this. Not a big deal. All right, follow me. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey. Why are you crying, little girl?
I was just trying to mail off a package and it's closed, and I spent all day printing, and I had to go to FedEx because I don't have a fucking printer, and it just feels indicative of where my life is.
This is where your life is. This is life. Life is ups and life is downs. Sometimes you're the mail, sometimes you're the mailbox, you know? You just gotta kind of keep on going. That's really what it is. Without the downs, you don't know the ups.
No, you're right. Thank you.
No problem.
What's your name again?
Gary Sausage.
Nice to meet you, Gary.
You ever think about getting into porn?
What?
Porno. Sex with other people for camera stuff?
No, I have a job. Thank you.
Oh, I must have read the situation wrong. Usually I get people into my porno movies by finding them crying on the curb. But
That makes sense.
yeah. Which will be good.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right.
Sarah! Great job.
Technical problems. You have to go guerrilla style on these video filming stuff sometimes. In the post office, they stopped my production. I was so angry.
Well, I think you did a wonderful job, and we are going to re-show the first short we showed in the beginning that got so had so many flubs. But before we do that, it is time for the At Home Film Fest game of the night. I will ask the first question. Sarah, unless you want to ask the first question.
No, you can go ahead.
Okay. What did Becky eat on the ends of her fingers? That is the first question.
Okay.
What did Becky eat in her video Gourmet that was on the end of her fingers? This is for the body wash and deodorant. Body wash and deodorant. Becky had a snack at the end of Gourmet, and it was something connected to her body. What was it?
Are anyone out there?
I think there's always a delay. What?
It's Julia answered it.
Oh, Julia.
Julia, what do you want? Do you want body wash? Or do you want Manscaper? Let's see what she says. All right. While that's going, I'll ask.
Julia wants the body wash and the deodorant.
Great.
Julia.
Send me your address and I'll send it right your way. Just you can email or text, whichever is easier.
Whatever works for you.
And our second question is, where was H. Foley invited to for his possible road trip?
Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. Boom, 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 boom.
Becky Abrams said those were her real fingernails.
Ooh!
Then it wouldn't be so gross to bite your nails in public if they were made out of bugles.
That's the... Sarah, you want to hear something fun?
Yes.
While this show's been going on, I got an email for a partnership. Someone wants to sponsor. Someone wants me to, I don't know, they want to work together in some sort of partnership, but it's a big head. Big heads. You know, they print out your head on like a big thing.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Wait, they want to work with us?
Yeah. Big heads.
What? I'm like, we got a sponsor?
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'll do
Yeah.
a big head.
Yeah.
All right, Becky got that one. Becky, email your address and I'll send you over the manscaper or the ladyscaper.
Woo, Becky, gonna go to town on that body hair. Okay, guys.
Time.
Those are our winners. Fat heads. Yeah, that's what it is. No?
Fat
Yeah, fat heads. Yep.
I've never heard of that.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay for our last video. Sarah, you are going to introduce it. It is a...
Yes, I feel so bad. 2 hours later. This video is so good. I love it. What's why we put it? We thought number one would be a great opener. It's I've known him for years. Started off as an Austin comic. He's been in LA. He's doing great. And he's so funny. This is Jim Hamilton's Cavalier ad.
Woo!
Your average car will get you from point A to point B. But who wants average? The 2000 Chevrolet Cavalier starting at $500 or best offer. With all of its seats and most of its hubcaps, the 2000 Chevrolet Cavalier is anything but average. Drive with unbridled passion. Drive with singular purpose. Drive with expired plates. Your future lies in front of you. That's why the 2000 Chevrolet Cavalier comes without reverse, standard. The 2000 Chevrolet Cavalier, always forward.
Thanks again for watching, you guys. It's always a chaotic time. We appreciate each and every one of you. Our next show is in June.
June, tell if you know anyone, creators, if you're watching, mention our film festival. People, for people that like to make short films, send them our way. Ask them to join our newsletter. Our next one is called, what is it?
Midsummer Day. It's June 24th. It's actually Midsummer Day. Midsummer.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually the day in the Farmer's Almanac is June 24th, which is the day of the At-Home Film Festival. So it's all of our vids are gonna be inspired by summer celebrations and maybe murder. We'll find out.
I like that. I like that.
Thank you so much for watching. Big shout out to Nick for coming in there.
Oh, man, I mean, this is our longest show, and Congrats on the 9 people that stuck around. Thank you so much.
Love you guys. See you next month.
Bye.
Sarah, do we have an outro? Do we have an outro image? No, we don't. I should just end the broadcast. I'm going to end it. Okay.